Well, I don't know about you, but I've never really been one for Starbucks. I'm more of a long black than a caramel, crunch, vanilla bean, strawberry, frappuccino man. But I never thought it was this bad.
Wake up, it's a long night, darling. Wake up, it's the brightest sky. No love, it's...
Silly me. That was, of course, a pro-Palestinian performance demonstration with stupid idiots pretending to drop dead outside a Starbucks. Either that or Starbucks need to rethink their rhubarb smoothies. And speaking of stupid, the woke dope of the week, it's hard to go past this Democratic Congresswoman who has come up with a simple and irrefutable explanation as to why more young women aren't getting into manufacturing.
You had mentioned trying to engage more women in manufacturing. I'm just wondering if just the name manufacturing sounds like a guy.
But you do have to feel sorry for the Democrats in the era of Donald Trump. Apparently having a president who's doing all the things he was voted in to do is not only mentally challenging, but exhausting too.
Donald Trump is not staging a coup. Donald Trump is not staging a coup, and he never was. Donald Trump is a distraction. Donald Trump is a loudmouthed charlatan. Donald Trump is where they want you to look so that you're not looking at the guy who's taking over the Treasury and dismantling the government from the inside out. This is not a joke anymore. God, I'm so tired. We're just gonna do it tired, guys.
I'm so tired. Well, much of the anger against Donald Trump is directed towards Elon Musk and what is called DOGE. And what is DOGE precisely? Let's ask a MAGA meltdowner.
Every time you hear DOGE, the Department of Government Efficiency, you just remember it is the Department of Government Evil. Over.
The Department of Government Evil, of course. Well, you can always vent your frustration with DOGE by singing a song about it.
We'll fight against DOGE. We'll fight Elon Musk. No Elon scab within our walls. We'll fight from dawn to dusk. Oh, which side are you on? Which side are you on?
I know which side I'm on. Alas, not all lefties are prepared to voice their opposition to Elon Musk and Donald Trump by murdering a perfectly decent melody. Here's a lefty pastor preaching from his pulpit who prefers not so much turning the other cheek as, well, good old-fashioned bloodshed and violence.
In this nation, I'm worried that we are on the verge of bloodshed. This is an attempt to take us back to a day that we do not want to go and we will not go. So therefore, there will be conflict. I pray that the peace of God will win out and overcome the madness that is attempting to take over this nation. And I will say to you, beloved, no one likes violence, but sometimes violence is necessary.
Heaven help us. At the same time, we have people in the media simply making stuff up because presumably they can't find any other way to criticize Donald Trump.
I think today Donald Trump is going to sign an executive order banning black people from halftime.
I don't think so. Other unhinged anti-Trumpers have resorted to expressing their displeasure not through murdering melodies or wild threats from the pastor's pulpit, but rather by coming up with witty repertoire, punchy prose, and the strength and depth of their intellectual rigor.
I say Trump!
We have to Trump!
I was going to say but no, we're not. No.
Wow, must be exhausting being a Democrat intellectual with all that verve. But what exactly are Elon Musk and DOGE doing that these deranged Democrats find so reprehensible? After all, Musk explained it all very clearly before the election.
The amount of waste that happens with the federal government is really staggering. It's a staggering amount of waste of taxpayer money. For any given expenditure, we have to say, well, what does this do for the citizens of America? Like, how is this good for the people of America? It's their money. Like, for some weird reason, a lot of people in the sort of, state or whatever, the politicians, they seem to forget that the money being spent is your money.
Yes, it is the taxpayers' money, and the USA now has a president who thinks you should know how your money is being spent. What a novel concept. And his press secretary agrees, going so far as to conclude that those who oppose this idea, Democrats, are deranged.
President Trump and Elon Musk and our entire administration are going to continue to go line by line and treat this federal government like a business. Money in, money out. And what do we actually need to spend money on to advance America's interests? That is our goal here. That's all that's happening. Anything else is fear-mongering by the left because they don't have a real message and they're deranged. There's no other way to put it.
Indeed. Fortunately, the vast bulk of the American public seems to agree and are taking to social media to show their support.
We are exposing the corruption in this country in real time, and we're reducing government spending at the same time. Billions of dollars we are saving after we cut off funding dumb and all you guys can talk about is grocery pricing. Anybody with a brain knows you can't fix the economy in a day. We all know that. Donald Trump knows that. You know that. So stop acting dumb.
We need politicians like that. Here's my personal favourite. Talk about a great analogy. This woman compares DOGE audits of government departments to, well, I'll let her explain.
Democrats are acting like cheating boyfriends right now. I'm sorry, but somebody's got to say it. I'm independent. I think there's good ideas on both sides. There's bad ideas on both sides. But what this DOGE audit is reminding me of is like a girl taking her boyfriend's phone and like hiding in the bathroom. And the Democrats are just banging on the door. And they're like, you are invading my privacy. You can't go through my phone. And Elon Musk is like, yes, I can. I can see what you've been up to. And then every time Musk comes out of the bathroom, he's like, look, see what you did?
Give me back my phone! Brilliant. So what are some of those things that DOGE have uncovered, USAID, apart from the $20 million spent on, for example, Iraqi Sesame Street that I played last week? Well, here's one, and it's a bit more sinister.
I uncovered over $3 million to a rap artist in Gaza producing anti-Israel, anti-Semitic songs. Is that the best use of American taxpayer dollars? I would venture not.
Hate to think what the song's like, but apart from the disgraceful misuse of taxpayers' money to spread woke, left-wing ideology throughout the world, Musk is also uncovering something almost more disturbing, the overt corruption of the US political left.
We do find it sort of rather odd that there are quite a few people in the bureaucracy who have ostensibly a salary of a few $100,000, but somehow manage to accrue tens of millions of dollars in net worth while they are in that position, which is, what happened to USAID. We're just curious as to where it came from. Maybe they're very good at investing, in which case we should take their investment advice, perhaps. But there seems to be mysteriously they get wealthy. We don't know why. Where does it come from?